Yo, we back. This is the All Things Hip Hop panel. Got my guys. What's good, Let's talk to them.
Low, what's good? I ain't got no talking. Let's go.
They got no talking today?
Well, we say he with it, jump right to it. Okay, what's up?
Man,
what we talking about?
Talk to the people. Tell them something, Greg.
Oh, okay. Look, see. Little surprise for y'all.
Yeah.
We got some merch, you know.
Told y'all we was cooking.
We got some merch. It's coming in our flavors, too. So just be on the lookout. It's coming soon.
Oh, where your shit at?
You got my shirt. You kept the shirt.
Man, I did.
You need to just show your shirt.
We gonna do it in the
Next joint.
next joint,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah. So it's good. It's All Things Hip Hop. We got a brand new docket for y'all, and we got some. We're gonna do a little something different today, but
This is episode 9, right?
episode 9. Sorry about that. Yep. We're gonna get it started. Best hip hop album debut. We got a few topics, not a few topics, but a few albums. For example, we got Ready to Die, Illmatic, Reasonable Doubt, Get Rich or Die Trying, or Good Kid, Mad City. Or if y'all have your own that that you ain't rocking with this list,
College Dropout better than all that shit.
Yeah, I see.
I can respect that, but
I'm just saying, College Dropout
if
was crazy.
I had to go from the list, I'm going with Good Kid, Mad City.
That list was backpack as fuck.
It
like,
was.
Get the fuck
It
outta
was,
here.
but if I had to go through that list, I'm
It wasn't no Outkast. I ain't see no Scarface.
Yeah.
I ain't see no niggas from the South really. That list.
50 raping all that shit. Period.
50 album was crazy. I'm not gonna be too different.
When you talk about debut, 50 killed all that shit. Jay-Z killed all it. Like, Jay-Z had 1.5 million his first album. Second album was 1.4.
Yeah.
50 had 12 million his first album. Second album, 9 million.
50 came
So
out.
when he came out, he was outside. I was eating cereal when Jay-Z came out.
I was eating cereal.
What kind of cereal?
Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops?
Yeah.
I like those Golden Grams.
It don't matter.
The Golden
what
Grams.
album I
It don't
forgot?
really matter.
What?
I forgot Take Care.
I don't know the numbers on that.
I forgot
That's the debut.
I ain't gonna lie. A lot of
That's the debut.
That's
Take Care really is
I forgot Take Care.
I can dig.
I'm gonna go Ready to Die by Biggie.
Of course, because you
Ready to Die.
biased as fuck, bro.
I'm going Ready to Die.
You biased as fuck.
I ain't gonna
What
cap.
was
I
Pac's
can be
first
like-
album? Was it strictly for my niggas? Or was it Me Against the World?
No, it wasn't Me Against the World.
So it was strictly for my niggas, I think. Pac debut was strictly for my niggas. I believe so. Not saying it was a great debut. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just trying to see.
He was just trying.
Because I got this thing going on where I used to always think Pac was superior when it came to Biggie, but the older I got, the more I understand music.
Tupacalypse now.
Tupacalypse now, you're right.
You know, it's also hard to kind of counter is the streams now, because like all those albums was like when niggas was actually buying the
Buying
albums,
CDs,
but
yeah.
now it's streams, so like you can go back and look at that too, but it's hard to say. So I still say 50, bro. 50
So
had
you got Get Rich or Die Trying.
easily. It ain't even close. Look at the numbers.
What you got? You said Ready to Die? What you got?
I got Good Kid.
Good Kid put up 3.
So you saying Get Rich or Die Trying from like, in the sense of like totality, sales, impact, culture, like all of that. Like you count everything.
When he came out, he was out.
Yeah.
Like people were still trying to figure out who Kendrick was. Like that album is a classic. First off, I will say that with no question. But niggas was still trying to figure out who Kendrick was when he first came out. Like 50, when he came out, he was out. Then he had Dr. Dre to back him. Like Kendrick, Kendrick was backing himself, and he had Dre as a background, but Dre wasn't really pushing him like that. It was him.
But the album told you who he was. It told you where he came from.
It don't matter about that. I'm talking about numbers. When we talking about somebody coming out for their first debut, and you pull out 12 million your first year, what we gotta say?
I'm not worried about the numbers though. I'm worried about how
That means people listening. That means people know.
people gonna listen because they want to see what you talking about, of course.
Yes, sir.
Especially if you hot, I can hear that. But was the album good?
We talking about Get Rich or Die
I'm
Trying.
not saying it was bad.
It
I'm
was
not
a-
saying it was bad.
Spectacular album. All these albums were
I
spectacular.
just like Good Kid better because he told you where bro came.
It ain't about who better. We talking about like what niggas heard when they first came out.
Who better? It is. That
It ain't about who better. We talking about their debut album. We can say
So
all around the
who
time.
better? Debut wise.
We didn't say record sales.
Yeah, 50 was better debut wise.
Okay, that's true.
Easily.
Okay, now I feel like you disrespected College Dropout. College Dropout was crazy.
It was crazy.
I mean, it was an amazing
it
debut.
wasn't better than Ready to Die though.
I think it was.
College Dropout was
Yeah.
better than Ready to Die.
I think I hate to do
I
this.
think his sophomore album
Fuck it, I don't hate to do this. College Dropout was better than Ready to Die. I don't give a fuck.
His sophomore album was better than
Pull
his
up, they
debut.
got a problem.
Easily.
Pull up. It is what it is.
Pull up. Nah, cause I want to see.
First of all, you didn't even hear Ready to Die when it dropped. You wasn't even around when it dropped.
That's why I
Get
couldn't
the
go
fuck
with
out
it,
of it. So that's the thing about these debut albums. I can honestly say when College Dropout dropped, I was outside. When Good Kid, Mad City dropped, I was not only was I outside, but I was old enough to understand music.
Yeah.
When College Dropout dropped, Get Rich or Die Trying dropped, I was outside, my nigga. I remember riding with my uncle in this Monte Carlo SS, listening to Get Rich or Die Trying. When Ready to Die dropped, I was playing with my toys. I was watching cartoons.
Outside culture getting real toxic.
So I'm just
it's getting toxic.
That's why I was with Jay-Z.
Outside culture getting toxic. It's getting real
I
toxic.
wasn't outside with Jay-Z until Hard Knock Life, and that was his third album.
because, okay, let's be honest. Now, if we go back and dissect the albums, which albums were actually the best debut, that's another topic. Reasonable Doubt is the best debut album once you listen to its totality. No, I'm just saying, when you listen to the music, but I can't say when it dropped, it was the best album. When it dropped, it wasn't even a top 10 album, I don't think. Am I right? No. At least I know it wasn't top 5. Niggas wasn't really rocking with Hov like that.
Exactly.
But when I listen to it today and I compare it to all those albums on that list, I can't say those albums are better than Reasonable Doubt. I can't. But we talking about their debuts when I heard them, when I took these albums in. When College Dropout dropped, nigga, that changed my life. I'm like, okay, we kind of transitioning from that street shit, and we just actually enjoying niggas that can rap, like cool shit. It ain't gangster at all. When Get Rich or Die Trying drop, nigga, that was crazy.
We shouldn't even put Jay-Z.
He had the whole world looking at Ja Rule and Murder Inc. funny. But Ready to Die, man, it's a great album. Do not get me wrong. Amazing album.
Who did we miss? Who did we not?
You did not. You wasn't bumping that shit.
But what does that matter though?
It do matter.
It don't matter.
It
It's
do.
about what I felt, the impact it had on me. Outside, y'all getting too toxic with this outside stuff.
But that outside don't matter to you?
In a
You
sense.
got to have the same conversation with your kids one day.
What kids?
Your kids, it's just like the basketball debate. When niggas my age be saying Bill Russell and Kareem is the GOATs.
Nobody said.
How? Y'all didn't see these niggas. Don't get me wrong. If you're a student of the game, you go back and you watch their film and you look at their stats.
So nobody said Nas?
Illmatic was on the list.
I know,
but
but
I didn't.
Nas.
Nobody chose.
So look, Get Rich or Die Trying, 12 million. First album. Second album, Massacre, 9 million. Good Kid, Mad City, 3 million. To Pimp a Butterfly, 1.7 million. Debut. Reasonable Doubt, 1.5 million, but nobody, like I said, everybody was eating cereal.
Facts.
In my lifetime, which I didn't even know about that album until after I listened
Hold
to
on,
Hard
you're
Knock
going
Life.
too far. You're going too far. You're doing debuts and you're doing sophomores. We got to wait on that. So
We really don't.
we do got
We already
to
hit.
We really don't. He
we
really
do got to wait on that. So you got
good kid.
Good Kid, Mad City, and you got
I got Get Rich or Die Trying.
okay.
It ain't close.
And you got this album that you didn't hear till you was 30 years old, but that's cool. Anyways, I got College Dropout. It didn't make the list, but it should have been on the list. Now, let's move on.
All right. Did the person that you choose, did they have a good second effort, sophomore effort?
Absolutely. Massacre was crazy. I was outside all day.
It wasn't Life After Death, but I got you though.
It was. I will agree on that.
Late
It wasn't
Registration.
Life After Death, but I was listening to Massacre way more when I was listening to Life After Death.
Late Registration wasn't Life After Death.
Late Registration was amazing. I ain't saying it was Life After Death.
I was just letting you know first.
But okay, let's go back to Biggie since we all crazy about Biggie today.
Facts.
Again, him
Facts.
dying had a lot to do with why the album was so great.
Facts.
So let's not do that. So of course
I hate that shit.
I can honestly say if we just listen to you take Late Registration and you take Life After Death and just put it somewhere people have never known who these artists are.
Late Registration.
They might pick Late Registration. If they don't know who Biggie is, who Notorious B.I.G. is, the kid from Brooklyn who Bed-Stuy, if they don't know that he got
But
killed in
it-
'97
it
in
impacted
Cali.
music, though. The
If
music
they didn't know all of this and they
I'm
just listened
picking
to
Late
the
Registration.
music,
The
their
music
music
was still
all
good though.
that
It was great.
His
I'm
death
saying.
didn't impact the sound though.
But him dying had a lot to do with 10 million.
Of course, I think a lot of rappers death have to do with they sales.
So I'm saying you acting like the
But the
album is
music was great though.
Late Registration.
I ain't heard nothing like that to this day.
Late Registration was great.
No, I haven't. That's some of the best rappers we gonna ever hear.
I give him that. I can't get too crazy. I give
That's crazy
to
rapping.
rapping wise, is that nigga was in this motherfucking bag.
Facts. Bone
But I
Thugs,
still got
Locks,
Late
Jay-Z, Too Short. The features was crazy.
Late Registration.
That's great.
Features was crazy.
Great albums. We had a lot of other features with great albums. We're
So
not
what's
gonna
your
do
sophomore album?
that. It was Massacre.
Massacre was great, but that's the thing.
But
Dope.
but I
It was
said
dope as hell.
I can't compare that to Life After Death because Life After Death was a fucking masterpiece.
Literally,
but
it was Life After
the
Death.
numbers. Also, when a nigga dies, you would think he had more numbers. 5.6 million. That nigga had 9 million.
Facts.
That nigga was still outside. What we talking about?
That's a
Talking
fact.
about who had 9 million?
50.
That nigga
It's
crazy.
different.
Yeah.
That
I'm
nigga
saying, like,
crazy.
talking like
Talking about he did 9 mil, Biggie did 10 after he died. I got massacred. I changed my mind.
It's-
That shit
my thing is-
crazy.
My thing is, I'm gonna respect. We love music so much, but like, nigga, when you talk about when you hear this nigga right now, like when he first came out, everybody was talking about 50%. Like Biggie, he died. Like, okay, that's cool. Like, no, rest in peace. But it's cool. The numbers don't say enough.
So 50 did like what, 20 mil first 2 albums?
21
Something like that? 21? He said Get Rich did 13, right?
And that's all numbers aside. Like overseas,
Has a rapper done that?
I don't know.
Like 21 and 2 projects, like back to back?
That white
I
nigga,
was trying to
that
find
white
some
nigga
numbers.
probably
12
did
million
some
is
shit like that.
crazy for your first.
That white nigga probably did some shit.
We might have to throw that. It's like him and Biggie probably got 2 of the best 2-packs ever though.
Biggie's it's an asterisk by it. I'm sorry, I don't care. It's an asterisk by it.
But we judging the music though.
We can't just judge the music.
I wanna judge the
without
music.
judging the totality of the reason. I'm sorry. It's
I'm not talking about sales though. I'm talking about quality. I'm not talking about sales.
Well, we do quality. You can throw a lot of niggas in that conversation.
A lot.
The niggas that's on the list. I'm sorry. You keep acting like late registration went crazy, and he doubled back with graduation.
We ain't said anything about
Kanye's
Nas.
first 3 albums are all classics.
All right, so you
Who
know.
disputing it? I just said it's
don't
not better.
limit it. Don't limit
I'm not
it.
limiting nothing. That's
Talking about-
Kanye. Kanye got one of the best discographies that'll ever go down in hip hop.
Kendrick discography is crazy. Nigga To Pimp a Butterfly followed up was crazy.
You think so?
He get love on it now though.
I didn't
When it
like
first
it.
when
He
it
took
first
an L on
when it
the
first
Timberwolves.
came out, people
I still
weren't
like it.
feeling it. You don't like that?
That's why I ain't said nothing the whole time y'all been talking. I didn't. Nah.
That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
To Pimp a Butterfly
He
is
didn't.
like
He didn't get his flowers back until Damn. To Pimp a
Yeah.
Butterfly, he took a big drop.
To Pimp a
Which, I
Butterfly
mean,
was
Y'all niggas
it was
is
artwork.
wildin',
That's
man.
artwork.
To Pimp a Butterfly.
It's artwork.
If we being honest, when we get older, that's probably gonna be our favorite album.
That's artwork.
Maybe so.
That's some
Maybe
of
so.
go back
I
and
gotta
listen
go
to
back.
it from top to bottom. That's some of the
And
best
I'll
rapping
give
you
you
gonna.
that,
I like to say it's like the rapper.
To Pimp a Butterfly. That's some of the
That
best
album-
rapping you gonna ever hear.
What was Marvin Gaye's classic? Was it What's Going On?
Yeah.
I feel like that was Kendrick Lamar's version of What's Going On.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you why you don't like it. Cause sonically, it's
Future wasn't out yet.
It's a lot of jazz instrumentation. It
Yeah.
don't. Cause coming off Good Kid to that,
that,
it's
it's
2
just
different lanes.
And that's what it was. It caught me off guard.
And he
So
didn't have
I'm
no.
like, whatever.
And Future didn't make that feature, so I get it. I get it. It wasn't no
He
Kodak.
wouldn't have been on there, bro. Like,
You know, I'm just, nah, don't
you
act
seen
like.
some suspenders and man, nah, come on.
I think Good Kid, Mad City was just a great change up because it was the voicemails and all the shit that was changing up, like how the game was trying to like
Definitely.
make your album sound like it was something that you can like feel. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that was what made Good Kid, Mad City different than To Pimp a Butterfly came out, which I'm not saying it's not a bad album. It's a great fucking album.
It's a great album.
But
Yeah.
It was written was after
Bruh.
Illmatic? Or was it something else that it was written?
I want to say it was written.
Let's find out. It's a hip hop
slept-
channel. We got to be correct.
I slept on, bro.
I just want to see the debuts and the sophomores of everybody that made the list. What happened at the Reasonable Doubt? Was it In My Lifetime?
In my lifetime.
That was cool, but I ain't gonna go crazy. I love Hov, my favorite
I'm
rapper.
telling you, Hard Knock was
Nah,
Hard Knock should have been his.
I am. That's right. It was
sophomore
I am.
Oh, I am. Yeah, we good. So you're right. It's only it might be a short list of niggas who had a great debut on sophomore.
But nah, I don't think Apple Music got it all because it was written.
You can Google it.
It was written was there was.
I ain't gonna lie. Lauren debut would have fucked everybody up.
Facts.
Oh, God.
She really,
I mean, her sophomore. Let me be clear. Her debut did, but her sophomore would have killed niggas.
she really got.
So we over this, right? We know 51 that one.
I ain't gonna say he won because I don't think it was. I don't
It
think.
was very clear.
I'll be honest with you. I don't think Massacre is better than Late Registration.
I agree. I agree. I agree. I agree.
I
think about that shit.
That's the thing. Nigga be wanting to
But
argue.
now,
It was
but
written.
now I will say his
respect that.
debut is
Yeah, oh, for
his
sure.
debut is.
I'll be honest. His debut, I won't be mad if you say his debut is better than College Dropout. I just think
Whose?
Get Rich or Die Trying.
Okay.
I won't be mad, but I'm leaning more towards College Dropout. Like,
What you about to say? What you about to say?
I'm trying to put the songs in order in my head.
Man, it don't matter about the song, nigga.
nah, it's,
Men lie, women lie, chief lie, you lie.
we could talk about those albums one day, but let's get to it.
All right, so name an album that could have used blank in order to be just right.
I'm gonna go. Okay. When I seen that question, I wanted to pick a specific album, but I'm gonna pick an artist. I feel like, and I don't want to be crazy with Nas and Kanye, but I feel like Nas could have always used Hit Boy his whole career. Granted, Hit Boy wasn't, pop making beats, they young, cause Nas is definitely older. I would say Kanye. If Nas had a producer like Kanye his whole career, we would not have a debate on who is the greatest rapper.
But he
ever.
defended the beats thing though.
I don't care about that shit.
I don't care about that shit either.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
It is easy to rap on. You don't think Nas had his fair share of like picks as far as beats go? He said he wanted.
I think
that
he could have
challenge.
picked anybody.
I'm just saying what that nigga said.
That is a horrible fucking.
I'm just saying what that
He
nigga
could have
said.
picked anybody. It's not.
He said that's
Horrible.
easy.
It's
too-
easy
it's
to
too
rap on a dope beat.
He said that's the easy rap. He won a challenge.
Maybe he don't know his own sound. Maybe that's what it is.
That's crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, cause those beats they hard to listen to. I'm not gonna lie to you. They hard. Like I remember when my cousin Tariq had me listening to. We was comparing Jay-Z and Nas, and he got I think a Nas lyric tattoo on his arm, so he's a huge Nas fan. But he admits that Jay-Z's the better artist. But he was trying to explain to me how Nas is the better rapper, the better lyricist. So he was playing me a song called the Gun Song. He's talking about the gun and all that, and I'm like, I'm in the car. And I'm bobbing my head, but I'm also falling asleep while I'm bobbing my head, because I'm like, what the, this beat is ass, man. Like, come on, the beat is ass, bro. If he had Kanye his whole career, that nigga would be undisputed, without question.
No.
Fucking GOAT.
He had an album that, I think his worst album was the one that Kanye did all his fucking beats for.
Nah, them beats was crazy, but
The beats was crazy, but I didn't think that was a good album for him. I didn't think it.
Prime Nas though.
It don't matter, but we saying
That
if he
do
had him his whole
matter.
career and he gives them some beats, he should at least be
50 years
decent.
old alive.
But then he comes out with Hit Boy, he comes out with King Disease 1, 2, and 3, and them hoes was
Those are
fire.
good, but they also
But that
are
was
good
all
because of the
after.
beats, though.
That's what I'm saying. So if Kanye is a person that makes beats, he should be actually making good beats for him that makes it sound like he should be
that
making some
album.
shit.
I like the album.
I think Wale needed a whole different fucking record label for his album to be nice.
I think MMG helped him. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't. Wale is
Ross got the
We say
formula.
the fact that Wale reaches.
say that a lot.
He's not enough.
Ross
say that a
Ross
lot.
got the formula.
What's the formula?
What is the formula? It's
Y'all
his
just
formula.
supposed to know that. Why I gotta explain it? Y'all
nigga
niggas supposed
is-
to know
I gotta
that.
explain
Why?
it.
Y'all niggas just
Nah,
supposed
what's
to know
the
that.
formula?
Ross got his own formula. He do his own lane. Like he just tries to put people that are popping at the time. Like when Meek Mill came out, he had all his mixtapes. Wale came out, he had all his mixtapes. He
And
said,
his
all right, let me
defense-
jump these niggas.
And in Rick Ross' defense, everybody does that.
Okay.
Wayne did it too.
Where was Wale
I seen a
supposed to go?
nigga. I seen a nigga tweet some crazy
Where was he
shit
supposed to go?
yesterday, saying
The
that,
fucking Dreamville or something.
Lil Wayne birthed Nicki, Tiger, and Drake. No, he did not. He signed them niggas. That's it.
Right.
He signed them niggas.
You want to sign who you, think is
provide
the
the
best for
platform.
you?
You
Yeah,
still
but
gotta
exactly.
He's saying they birthed them. No, that's not birth at all. Niggas don't know what birth mean. He signed them niggas, But
Just put him on. You put him in the spotlight.
exactly.
Gave him the proper platform.
That's
He was
it.
with the wrong label.
What is a good definition of an artist that was birthed by like another artist? Like, if we can't figure it out right now, let's.
No, cause I could see a
Nah,
lot of them artists on YSL.
I give you that.
They was birthed from Thug, bro. They
Gunna.
all sound like Thugs.
That's fact.
Gunna.
different
Key.
versions of Thug.
I give
All
you
of
that.
that birth.
And they recent artists, so they got that flow and got on.
Now there you go. That's birth. I give you that. I will give you that. Now
Do you think, respectfully, J. Cole birthed Boz?
I kind of do
I
because
do.
J. Cole said he wasn't even a rapper, right?
He was a hustler.
J. Cole said he wasn't even a rapper. That's a good point. I give you that.
I think the only artist on Dreamville that didn't get birthed by J. Cole was G.
Yeah.
I think that's the only artist. And J. Cole, man, he'll say it because he said the only rapper that's like really fucking on that level.
I think Kash had his own thing going.
Kaz wasn't nobody.
He was in Cali. He was. He wasn't as big.
Kaz wasn't nobody. He wasn't as big, but he wasn't nobody.
I ain't gonna disrespect Kash like that.
He had Tabs. The only song that I fuck with Kaz was Tabs. Tabs, that song was hard. But
Yeah, I
I
know.
was like, what the fuck we talking
Who
about
else
Kaz
was
for?
on the song? Why though? Why? Who was the feature though? I did, nigga.
I know what the feature was. But that's it.
I came here with intentions of being mad disrespectful, and this nigga is on another one.
Like that's all he had. Like we know Taz, bro. But I'm just saying, Kaz was he's a great artist. I think he actually makes beats too.
Yeah, probably.
He makes beats too. Like he really could be his own person, but he needs that platform that J. Cole can give him to give him his name.
Yeah.
What you got? Album needed blank
Yeah, you been sleeping
to
over
be
it, bro.
just right.
I couldn't even tell you, bro.
What about Future? I Never Liked You. What was that the name of that joint?
Yeah, that was hard.
What did it?
Fact, he
did
said
It
this.
was. It
Yeah, I don't-
wasn't.
That was a top 10 album for me in 2022.
Yeah, it was.
Did it need something?
It's like number 9.
It just wasn't. It just wasn't. It wasn't the Future I was used to. It was just. It was a bunch of the Futures I'm used to, just all on one album.
Which Future are you used to? The drug Future?
Sometime, bro. But it's like, let me see. The
nigga
Wizard.
he was drinking water on that
Wizard.
album.
The Wizard.
The Wizard.
That's
Who
one.
even
That's
remember that?
That's one. And I was talking to somebody the other day. That's one that slept on, but it got a lot
It
of
was slept
playback
on.
it.
I was in a coma, bro.
I understand.
He
it.
went real
But it's
disrespectful
also
today.
it was like around COVID. He wasn't dropping no videos for it. Now all his albums got videos for damn near every song. So that's a goodie. But I just didn't. For me, what you call? See, I can't even remember the name, but I Never Liked You didn't have a lot of replay value. Besides the intro track,
Yeah.
which is dope because all his albums got good.
Massaging Me was my shit, bro.
That's becoming a thing though lately. A lot of albums don't have replay value. And it's albums I listen to I like. But I just don't have the urge.
Maybe they got replay value, but it's so much music dropping.
Microwave era.
I was getting to that
We
point.
on to the next.
Like I said, it's albums that I like, but I don't go back. Like I'll be honest with you, how I switched up my album of the year. I know y'all probably thought I was capping, but it's because I listened to it. It was good, and then there was so much other shit that came out, I forgot about it. Prior to us recording that episode, that week, I listened to all the albums of the year, and I'm like, this is the best album this year, like without question.
That's why you gotta listen.
I love
you
Freddie
gotta listen
Gibbs.
more. That's your problem. You don't listen more.
I listen to everything. I just don't listen to anybody.
You gotta listen.
I don't
Because
listen.
Vic Staples was out there way before. Because I didn't even have.
Did y'all not hear me just say I listened to the album and I liked it?
That's
I just
my
didn't go
You
back.
liked it, but you didn't like it enough to say it was the best album.
I don't. If it's not on, if I didn't download it, I'm not gonna.
It's a whole. I have a whole year. You listen to an album one time and say it's the best album.
That's
not
false. That's false. Look at my time. Look at my fucking hours on my fucking Apple.
But you'll listen to an album one time and be like, this is the best album.
No, that's not true.
Like you crowned Freddie Gibbs the night it dropped.
That's false. Because I had Pusha T and all that shit.
No, but you crowned Freddie Gibbs. You know what? I'm be honest with you. You're right. You crowned G.LEE when it dropped, then you crowned Pusha T, and then you crowned Freddie Gibbs.
Because I listened.
I don't say an album is the best album until at least I didn't say nothing because I knew Drake was gonna spin the block, and I wanted Drake to have the best album.
But
He
you
did
also
not.
don't say nothing.
I did. I said Her Loss was great, but when I went back and listened to it, because you got to understand, in order to appreciate the album, you have to listen to it multiple times. I will give you.
I agree.
I actually don't think Her Loss was as good as y'all think it is now. Y'all think that shit top 3. It is fucking not.
I never said it was top 3.
Oh my God.
Go look at the text message. You can look at it. You want to look? Put your phone up. I never said it was top 3.
Wasn't he riding Her Loss, y'all?
I never said it was top 3.
Yeah, we was right. We almost.
Look at the last episode. I never said it was top 3.
Shit low key mid.
I know y'all don't be watching the podcast.
That
I never
shit
said it was
low
top
key
3. I said it was 4 or 5.
That shit low key mid
said it
on
was
the
4 or
cool. I'm
5.
not gonna lie. It's cool, but it's low key mid. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I
Move the
love Drake.
goalpost a little bit.
Huh?
He moved the goalpost on you a little bit.
Don't.
It ain't, no, not
Spit your fact. We talking about spitting facts. I never said it was top 3.
We got multiple.
I never said it
we
was
got
top
multiple group chats. You and your brother Corey think that shit is amazing.
My God. Pull them up, my nigga.
I ain't got time.
Yeah, exactly, because you know it's not true. You're going to be wasting your time.
Hey, my wife over there, she can confirm that these niggas love Her Loss. Am I lying?
I love Her Loss, but I never said it was top 3.
At least top 5.
Yes, I said that. For
So
sure,
what is your
for
top
2022.
What's your top 3 albums?
What are you talking about?
I'm asking, what's your top 3 albums?
Freddie Gibbs, G.LEE, and Pusha T. I said that clearly on the last podcast. Where was you at? You was late to the fucking podcast.
I
You
wasn't late
here.
to the podcast. I was late to the meeting.
You was
before
late,
the
period.
podcast.
I'm telling you, nigga.
That was-
Get your facts straight. I told you. I
Man,
covered the
this
fucking
nigga was
facts.
riding Her Loss.
Next fucking topic, my nigga. Let's
He
go.
was riding Her Loss. I don't know why you can't.
I love Her Loss. I love it. But I never said it was top 5.
You didn't change that up until the end of the year.
My nigga, look at the text, bro.
Yo, Elias got 35.
Keep talking.
He got 35 in the
Keep
third quarter.
talking. I never said, and if I said it, bro, I will say it online, my nigga, that I said it was top 3. I never said it was top 3. I said it was 4 or 5 on the last fucking podcast. I was mad that nobody put him in the top 5.
10 for 11 at the free throw.
Like, why you mad nobody put him in the top 5 if you don't got him top 5 yourself?
I do have Her Loss top 5.
I like this.
I just said, where do you
Hey,
listen
go to the next episode if I get personal, because I'm losing. Because I'm losing and I'm gonna start talking about
to?
it.
Listening to, my nigga.
Come
All
on.
right, hold on. We gonna go to the next topic. Hold on. We go.
What is he, bro?
What album are you ready to defend no matter what? I'm gonna go first on this because I know this is a little controversial, but for me, Jay-Z's Kingdom Come. It wasn't that bad to me personally. I like that album a lot. Show Me What You Got, Lost Ones, 30-something, the actual song Kingdom Come. I like all of those songs, really. It's a pretty good album. I think from a percentage of like the songs that I like, it's above 500. I know a lot of people don't like it because, you know, it's fresh off the retirement. I guess the sound was a little different. Because you can tell he matured a little bit. He in his 30s now. So it's like time for the sound to change.
That was the 30s is the new 20s shit, right?
Type stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and my song was on there. Lost One. I love that shit.
Yeah.
With the lady, we packed up, got her the fuck out of there. For 75.
Yeah.
Got her the fuck out of there. Like, I ain't seen her since.
Yeah, that's the joint. I always like Kingdom Come. I thought it was a dope album, but I know a lot of people.
I like Beast Share.
Be sure you see.
My favorite song.
Yeah.
Why we trying to defend Jay-Z like he already where he is? What are we trying to defend?
Who's the see? That's me good. See, Cookie. You know what? You said he took his ass.
Like,
Go
what are we
ahead.
really trying to
Go ahead,
defend?
cook
Like,
his ass. Go ahead.
That's all.
that was a good
Put that
album.
nigga on the
Like,
stove.
nobody here is going to disregard that album and say that's fucking terrible. Like, so what are we trying to defend?
The masses say it's not that good.
Nobody in the masses is here, so it's people that's gonna talk about it right here, my nigga.
Yeah, see,
That's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta think about this shit, bro.
Like,
Nobody's gonna say nothing bad about that. That's a great album here. Now, maybe the comments later will say some shit about that shit. Nobody's gonna say shit about that.
He feeling
That's a
himself.
safe answer, bro.
He done had,
That's a safe fucking
he
answer.
done had something to drink. He feeling himself.
Cook that nigga, bro.
He feeling himself.
Now my fucking response is gonna be fucking lame, but I'm saying my favorite album, and I love this because it's music to me, is Word of Mouth by Ludacris. Like Ludacris was like the blueprint of me actually listening to fucking music.
The word of mouth need to be defended though. Do it needs to be defended.
But that would be my defend. If you want to say like what I listen to music wise,
That's your choice.
that's my choice.
I would say nowadays,
I don't think word of mouth need to be defended.
Yeah, I don't see why you picked that one though.
For me, for music wise, like because when I talk about my realm of what I listen to, it started with word of mouth.
Yeah.
I
Period.
respect that.
So when I put my blueprint down of
And
my
let's be
foundation,
clear.
it's
Let's be
fucking
clear. What
word
I
of
do
mouth.
respect.
Is that your foundation of music?
Ludacris? Or you
No,
talking
no, no,
about-
no. Kingdom Come.
Well, that type of music is his foundation. That specific
Okay.
type of music. But let's be clear. You said before you started going on your rant, you said that this might be lame. We not gonna disrespect Luda. Nothing
No.
about Luda lame. That nigga was that nigga.
That nigga has been trashed the last 3 years he's put out music.
Again, that's okay. We talking about word of mouth.
Elevated.
We talking about word of mouth. Luda was not lame. He was that nigga.
No, he was definitely that nigga.
He was he
But we talking
made sure we respected the South. He's one of the reasons that Atlanta is one of those the coast. If we've been honest, it's
but
the
shout out to
fucking
Luda.
mecca of music right now.
Watch this, they gonna be like, they talking about the nigga from Fast and Furious.
Yeah, go listen to that nigga music though.
Yeah, that's kind of disrespectful.
He better than all y'all fucking
That's
favorite
why-
rappers.
Like they know him from Fast and Furious.
That's why I'm like, I can get where you coming from, cause
I don't think that just
my nephews
I
be
think
like,
it is because that's the same thing what kids do when they hear sample. They, oh, I heard that on a movie. They didn't hear it from the album. That made me mad.
they sampled that from TikTok. No, that's an actual
Fuck that
song.
shit. The
It
album.
was
Okay, if I had to pick an album that I'm gonna go defend, believe it or not, the album that I would defend would 100% be If You Read It's Just Too Late. If we been honest, and if we just talk about Drake's albums without the controversy, just listen to the music, that is probably his best album.
Nigga, I'm not gonna defend that shit.
All right, see.
Nah.
Now, I'm gonna say this, because you in your bag right now. We've done had debates where we all agree that If You Read This It's Too Late is probably his best album.
And I've said
Me,
that.
you, and Corey.
And I've said that.
So you just said you're not gonna defend that shit.
No, I'm saying I'm not gonna like stray away from not trying to say it's not.
Okay, my bad. All right, because
That's what I'm
I was
trying to
ready to fight it right now. Like, I was ready for
No,
that. If You're Reading This Is Too Late, it's fucking crazy. It's just that shit that happened with Quentin Miller that made people not respect the
Overshadowed it a
album.
little bit.
Nah,
But the music on that motherfucking album, it's literally no skips. That motherfucker's amazing.
It was a dope project for sure.
It's amazing.
bro, I convinced
That shit better than Ready to Die.
I know this gonna sound. I convinced the whitest person in the world that was the greatest album ever made.
That shit is amazing, bro.
He
But I
was
don't
a
see why you
Drake.
need to defend it though. I feel like that album has like a cult following within its own self. Like
You gotta defend it for the simple fact people say he didn't write it. Some of the biggest songs were ghostwritten. It's a lot of
But
bullshit.
ain't,
Some people
ain't
say
Drake
it's not an
past
album.
these allegations at this
People say
point?
it's not
Yeah,
it's
way
a
past it.
He
mixtape.
made a Teflon. Like it's no point. I don't even want to throw those accusations on him no more. It has yet to hold up in court. It don't even matter. It don't even, that's what I'm
hip hop, it
saying.
matters. In hip hop, they feel like that is like blasphemy. Let's be clear. This is not a pop culture.
He the exception to the rule now.
I'm cool with that. I rock.
He
with
the exception to the rule now.
I don't have an issue with that.
Pusha T put him under the floor,
And he bounced
and I
back.
was like, nobody cared. Let's
Bro,
keep
he
it
just
moving.
wrote for 21. What we talking
That
about?
nigga got that nigga.
Who wrote for 21 then?
Pusha packed him up. That nigga. bounced
Nobody
Who wrote for
cared.
21 off of her loss.
Oh, that's what we talking about.
Pusha packed him up and his next
Case closed.
Certified Lover Boy. That's
Hey, I will say this: Pusha T is the one nigga that has still flourished with somebody getting dissed by Drake. Everybody else that's been dissed by Drake has not really bounced back. Meek Mill included.
me.
You don't think Meek Championships was hard?
Championships was hard. It was hard.
I think Meek
but I'm talking about his last mixtape.
Meek bound.
But he having issues with his label, so he doing a little bullshit.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said Wale should have been with a different label. It's a different.
So with the emphasis on that though, like,
Because
trying to prove something?
I'm definitely trying to prove
You got
something.
50 in the fourth, my nigga. We get it.
Nobody has a big. We know Wale is a big name. Listen, we know Wale is a big name. We know Meek Mill's a big name. Period. But when you look at it past their sophomore album, they haven't really done shit outside of that.
So you don't think, other than Ambition, he ain't had nothing dope on MMG?
No, he's tried to do mixtapes in between to try to get his name, and then he's been in all of this politics shit. It ain't been fucking with him.
All right.
Red? But you defending no matter what?
I'm defending Beast Mode, the mixtape. I ain't got no album.
You ain't gotta defend that. Again, y'all niggas picking albums that ain't gotta be defended. That
Word
shit
of mouth was
crazy.
like 3 times
That's
platinum.
Like that.
Beast
I'm just picking good albums.
Beast
then.
Mode.
What I'm saying, okay, when I think of something you gotta defend,
Kingdom Come has to be defended.
I know that as a Jay-Z fan, when they talk about his discography, niggas is not mentioning
I
Kingdom
don't
Come.
think I
They not
listened to
mentioning the
nothing
other
that
album.
bad that I gotta defend it.
It ain't no controversy in their
The
answers.
other album he dropped with the phone.
You talking about Magna Carta?
Yeah, you gotta defend that type of shit.
I did not like that album.
You gotta defend that type
I'm
of
trying
shit.
to think of some.
Was that the one with hologram?
Y'all niggas is picking,
Don't worry.
these niggas is picking,
Ludacris at the top of his powers.
I will say this.
powers.
Respectfully. It took me a while to listen to Jay-Z. Same reason it took me a while to listen to J. Cole. Just because I was listening to a whole bunch of different niggas. I didn't want to listen to Jay-Z like that. I was in the Hard Knock Life world.
Yeah.
I didn't get past
At
that.
least therapy needs defending.
That album fire.
But I'm saying you gotta defend it. I agree. But you gotta defend that shit. Some niggas be like, nah, they was off Luda around that time.
As a Luda fan,
I see
was
that.
not-
I see that.
That was 2009.
So you gotta defend that type of shit. You don't gotta defend Word of Mouth, bro. That is his classic. If that is his classic, it's Chicken and Beer.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, well I'm defending
least therapy,
Streets
we
Calling
definitely
by
gotta
Future.
defend it.
Cause at that time when I first started listening to Future niggas, I couldn't understand him, bro. He sound like so and so, bro. What is he saying? And now it's like what, 10 years after
and
that,
niggas, yeah.
and niggas can't get enough of what this nigga saying. He has not changed how he talk.
What was your first just mixtape album that you just said, I fuck with Future?
Betty Sprite.
Okay, I can't remember it. That shit was fire.
I think mine was Beast Mode.
Be small.
Betty Sprite.
I think mine was Beast Mode.
Yeah. It don't matter either one.
Either one was
Where we in there?
You win.
Is there a thin line between biting and paying homage? Because y'all know, like, Jay-Z known for, like, I say quoting Biggie lines, but another person, like, he biting Biggie, he's stealing this line. I think that's like bigging up to your big bro at one point, paying homage.
I feel like that's how you do it. And I say that because today I feel like these younger kids are literally biting. Like
they don't know where it come from.
They're just taking the beat, the same beat, and it's the same beat. Nothing's changed, not an instrument, nothing. And it's biting, my nigga. Paying homage is, to me, what Drake be doing. Like when he got on, what's that song with Tyga? And he rapped Too Short verse. Like definitely bar for bar, but he kind of switched it up. Like that type of shit. Even I go on and on, can't understand how, that type of shit, that's dope to me.
he did that on Her Loss with the 24s by T.I. You heard the cadence in the beginning. That was dope.
But another thing he do outside from the actual paying homage lyrically, he's paying these niggas. Like he's dropping a bag. Like, hey, you know, that's another thing. Niggas be biting and they don't even acknowledge who they biting or get them an incentive for the biting. Like that's crazy. So it is a thin line, and I think when you're good at it, you can tell the difference when it's homage. What Hov did, I'm not a biter, I'm a writer for myself and others. I said big verse, I'm only bigging up my brother. I'm bigging up my barrel. I'm big enough to do it. I'm that thorough. Plus I know my own flow was foolish. Like that type of shit is hard. That's homage, my nigga. A lot of niggas be biting. So when you know the difference, you can tell.
And then another thing too, I heard somebody, it was a sampling thing. I think I heard somebody say that was kind of like biting. I think that's like the highest form of paying homage because the music that we get, it has to come from somewhere.
Okay.
Like all music has to come from somewhere. Like that's why Kanye is one of the best. Like his sampling game is crazy. When you really understand where some of these songs come from, like what's the song at the end of Watch the Throne? The Joy.
Nina Simone, I think.
The Joy had the Curtis Mayfield sample.
Curtis
When you add a little sugar,
See,
you know, like when you go back and hear the original Joy, and then like that's just hard. That stuff like that.
the
is hard
Otis
to me.
Redding song, bro.
Otis, yeah.
He had Otis on there.
That's the name of it.
God, that
Got
shit.
them, got them.
Yeah, like that's some of the highest form of paying homage, just sampling. Like
Even the Gold Diggers, bro. Like Kanye, he might be the best at paying homage. He might be the best at paying homage. Bro. But think about the tree I mentioned though. It's that tree. Like we appreciate the people before us. I think it's this younger generation, and I'm not trying to be the old head that just hating on the young niggas. I just think they have to learn how to pay homage. That's all. So we got to teach them how to pay homage.
No, this
let
new
them
age,
decide how they want to do it.
this new age is definitely biting, and I hate to use this example, but it's the easiest one because it's the quickest one. Ice Spice just came out with an album, and she used the Gangsta Boo. Gangsta Boo just passed. All of a sudden, you pull out an album that's called Gangsta Boo. Like to me, that's
I don't want
not.
to be that person.
I do.
I don't want to be that person.
I'm definitely gonna be
This
that
stuff be
person.
playing like head,
Cause that shit. So all of a sudden,
I don't think she
was
had-
that that song named
Oh.
Gangsta Boo before? or
How do we
after?
know she had time though?
The song title was Gangsta Boo, and she
probably
the
that's-
hook and everything is
But you don't think
Gangsta
that's,
Boo.
you don't think that's paying homage though?
But my thing is, why all of a sudden you pull out the album right when she passed?
Because she's paying homage.
But my thing is, it's bad timing, so I think it's biting too.
You think it's bad timing?
I don't think that's biting. No, I think that's actually paying homage or taking it or being an opportunist.
My thing is, if you had an album already set up, why is Gangsta Boo on there?
I don't see the issue with that. I promise I don't. I wanna agree with you so bad, but I just don't see the issue.
Why? My thing is, it's bad timing because if she just passed and you finally pull out an album, why it took you so long to pull out the album? when she
Now
wasn't even
again, back to the paying homage financially. Now, if some of those proceeds or anything she makes out the album goes to Gangsta Boo's family, you know, or anything like that, then
we don't know.
I tip my hat to.
It's not like she putting her in a negative light though in her passing. So I don't really see.
I'll be honest, a lot of people don't know who Gangsta Boo is.
Facts.
So I think it's paying homage.
It might be.
Yeah,
but my thing-
did I
but
get
my
my
thing
lick back or what?
I hate. My thing
You
is, I
should have
hate
went
that-
through the leg step back.
No, my thing is, why do it after she died? That's why I say I
Why
hate
not
that
do
shit.
it? Why do it? Why not do it? Period. Die alive, she did it. I think she paid
But my
homage.
thing is, why you gotta do it when they pass away? I feel like every single time somebody pulls out they try to make their name big, it's always somebody that has to pass before they do it. That's why I don't like that shit. That's why I say it's biting. It could be paying homage, but I could also see it as getting a leg up in the game because say somebody passed, it's something that's popular right now. Somebody talking about that shit. I don't like that. I don't like that.
I feel you.
I don't like that at all.
Somebody gonna ask about it in the interview. So, did
Where we
you
at?
really listen to Gangsta Boo?
What's up with this bracket?
Yeah, let's get it.
Before
All
you
right,
go.
so we got something new for y'all, man. We're gonna try something out, see if y'all like it. We got Andre 3000 16 verse. It's a bracket, a little tournament.
12.
That nigga rap more than 16 bars on a lot of them
Facts.
songs though.
Facts.
Real.
But we just doing his best features and we gonna do a bracket. How many songs has the
12, right? It's
We
12.
didn't have the best features on there, but let's go.
This nigga is.
Never satisfied.
First song is Hello and John Legend Green Light.
So this is the matchup one. Hello
Match
versus.
one. Yeah. Erica Badu's Hello featuring Andre 3000 versus John Legend's Green Light featuring Andre 3000.
Get Green Light the fuck out of here.
Yep.
Pack him up quick. We ain't gotta have a debate. What's next? We doing another one. We gonna wait till the next episode.
We ain't gonna explain why. We
It's
just
not even.
Nah.
they need some type of
There ain't
context.
no
It's
explaining.
John
There ain't no
Legend.
explaining, but I do like the storyline behind Hello
Yeah.
being come out because Seven was the one, their son was the one that said, "Hey, y'all just should do a song together." And Andre was like, "I don't know what we should do." And Eric
we
was like,
get
you
some
should,
of
do
the
this, you
lyrics?
should do the song. They had some songs that
me
set up.
see.
It was some dope shit, bro. I think the storyline behind that whole shit was dope.
Before we go any further,
But
though,
Green Light was definitely bigger.
I want to say that
Oh yeah, for sure.
It was definitely
it's a privilege to hear him rap because, you know, in each verse that he spits, he's like a different character. And a lot of people's songs, they kind of, you can get some of the same elements. He's just so eclectic. His personality is so amazing. It's like every verse, like the Green Light, Andre 3000 and Hello was two different people. Like Green Light was basically, it's a feel-good fun record. He want to spit game to a chick.
That matchup.
He want to spit game to a chick to try to get her home.
Bro,
That
Three
nigga wasn't even
Stacks.
rapping verses, bro.
3 Stacks.
It was a hook.
3 Stacks is the only rapper. I'm not gonna say only. He's one of the rappers that I can actually listen to for gems. Like I'm taking something away from it and applying it to my life. Like the first line on Hello was crazy. Like the nigga, like you said, bro, it's a gift to get his verses. Like he started off with okay, challenge. Leave your phone unlocked, right side up, walk out the room without throwing your bitch off balance.
Yep.
Any nigga who's ever been in a relationship can relate to that. That's all I'm saying. Like 3 stacks is different, bro.
If she got to go through your phone when you step out the room, he's saying it's not valid. And when we go deeper into that verse, if anybody can make love making complex and intricate, it's Andre 3000, as opposed to Green. Like I said, it's a feel good record, it's a dancing record.
Yeah.
He told the chick, let's get in a cab and split it. I'm kidding. We both going to wherever you living. Like he can still be funny in that at the same time, but unfortunately for the Green Light verse, it's not as deep as the Hello verse.
That's
so
fine.
like,
bro, we still missed 4 songs.
That nigga the greatest rapper ever, bro. What song did you pick?
We missed, what's crazy, we missed Lloyd, I Want You, to remix.
See, this
That
is what I
nigga
wanted to do. I didn't want to do a lot of remixes.
But it's a feature.
No, I understand that, but he has features on actual songs that are better to me than the remixes.
All right, I think there's 4 songs that are right now I got on my list.
I don't like
should've
I Want You. Give me 3 more.
All right, we got Throw Some D's.
I like Throw Some D's. We was iffy on Throw Some D's. I
It
ain't
shouldn't
gonna
have
lie.
been iffy at all.
It ain't better than those other songs though.
Throw Some D's, Walk It Out, DJ Unk.
I like Walk It Out. I like Walk It Out better than Throw Some D's.
Life of the Fucking Party with Kanye West.
It wasn't.
That was so.
That was
fucking
fire.
hard,
I know it's
bro.
recent,
You
but
know,
that
I'm missing.
that was
missing it
beautiful.
over Beyonce's party, but yeah, that was a good one too.
Life of the Party with Kanye, that was a
was
beautiful song.
hard,
That
bro.
was unreal.
But again, we could have did a 16 bracket, but I ain't want to prolong it, so we just had
Ain't
to.
no problem. We could have
So-
did 2 right now.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm running with
Hello.
I
Unanimous.
got Hello.
So
But Green Light was the bigger song. But it was the bigger song.
So Hello will be moving on to the next round. Green Light. Gotta
It'll
go.
be eliminated.
And it ain't, I think it's like probably one John Legend song I like anyway. So Green Light never had a chance.
Ordinary people.
Yeah, so high, ordinary people.
Yeah.
That's it, bro. They on the same album or some shit. Like that's it. But yeah, Hello about to get packed up too. But it is what it is. So we done with the bracket today.
That's the docket. That's
Okay.
that's the docket.
All right, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. This nigga was toxic as fuck today. I want to be very
I ain't even
clear.
got started.
But hey, man, I appreciate y'all. We back. We enjoying it, man. Anybody got something to say before we close out?
Hell no.
No.
I do.
Oh.
I got a baby on the way, April 7th.
Y'all see the
Swear to
jacket.
God.
Today is January the 29th, if I'm not mistaken.
And that's my
Y'all
dog.
The
forget,
next
dude.
time y'all see us, the Kansas City Chiefs will be in the Super Bowl. That's all I'm gonna say.
I ain't even say that, but I want them to be in the Super Bowl.
So hey, man, like and subscribe. If y'all got any other points that we missed or that y'all want to talk about, leave them in the comments. Appreciate y'all. See y'all soon, inshallah.